Hi there. Now I'm tjrplarkins, you should know that already. I'm an SDS at SCR. Been in SDS for quite a while now, surprisingly. This year's gone quick. Speaking of this year, this month's gone quick. 4 updates. BanTech resigned, kind of, this month. And then also there's a new TLD. What's next for SCR? Who knows? That's what I'm talking about today. BanTech Resignation then. Let's start off. Try and get through this as quick as possible. BanTech resigning, it was a shock to me, to be honest. Definitely a shock to the community as a whole. You can kind of tell by the reaction that they had. But I think his timing was right with it. Kind of. He should have probably done it earlier. But, yeah, as you said, he joined the team nearly 6 years ago. SCR was a lot smaller, had tons of potential. He got that potential up to where it was. It was peak. Short of probably a few years ago now, but he got it there pretty much by himself with help from other devs, of course. But now 5.5 years later, from 1.0.0, we have a new huge network, complex signals and stuff like that. He's just past his prime, and he completed his goals, which and he's just been battling the community, wanting more often. Which, well, to be honest, recently we've got that, but that's because BanTech resigned. He's obviously been helping in the background. He'll slowly step away more and more as Jason, the new technical lead, we'll talk about that later, comes in. But he's finished BanTech finishes his goals, and he's gonna hand it over, and hopefully SCR has a whole new bright future ahead. Again, we'll try and speak about that more later on in the video after we get through all of the updates that have happened, well, since that resignation. A few new things that are coming soon. Several new trains came in the few weeks after this announcement, and then also an exciting new service for the community to view data that's going around. Original Arcus is doing stuff with that, I believe. New version of the trainer bot is awesome. As an SDS, I used the trainer bot. Yeah, it's a confusing thing, but yes, a new train movement system as well is out and about. Oh, it's going to be out and about, I hope. I wanted that a while back when he hinted about it, but guess we just have to kind of wait and see when that comes. But we'll speak about the resignation and what is next for SCR a little bit later on, and also the new technical lead as well, because I feel like it's a bright new future ahead of us for SCR. But let's go into version 1.10.10, the first of the 4 versions that have happened in the past month or so. 31st of October 2023. First update, first sneak peek actually of this Class 68. I think the devs have done a beautiful job. When we look at the wires down there underneath the yellow bit of the front, and then the coaches as well. They've done a really. I ride the 68 locally. I don't ride on the Mark III, so I don't use the slam doors, at least anyway. But yeah, here you go. Version 1.10.10 came out on the 2nd of November, so actually technically, yes, in the last month, all these updates have come out. So the Class 68 loco was upgraded to Mesh, Mark III Connect, upgraded to Mesh. Here's another view of the Class 68 in the game itself, and the interior. SCR have done an amazing job in the interiors in the past bit of time. The details on the seats are amazing, the floor detail is quite good as well, and the PIS, passenger information systems, they're as good as they ever have been. Version 1.10.11 though, let's move on to the next version. We see the sneak peek of a waterline train at Esterfield Depot, and I think it's pretty obvious that it was a 165, 166, and I think they did an amazing job of it, to be fair. I have seen 165 in real life, not quite 166s, haven't got close enough to see them yet, but they have a lovely animation on them, to be honest, in the main game. They bounce, beautiful, cannot lie. But version 1.10.11, they brought 165, 165-1 and 166, upgraded to Mesh, not new trains, upgraded to Mesh. I'm really happy with how they turned out though. They look beautiful. And as I say, the door animations, the newest door animations on the newer trains, they're just beautiful. The seats come in this 3x2 style seating, as if it was a GWR train, but yeah, and then also this fake first class with 2x2 seating with a table on it as well is just beautiful. Oh, I don't know this is the way to say it. And the cabs are so amazing here. I'm kind of tempted to start driving in first person, even though there's no moving parts yet. I feel like it's still, the detail is insane. But let's move on to version 1.10.12. This update sparked controversy. This is your delayed step and connect service to Smiley Face. this was questionable whether this was 365 or was it 465. Now, members of the SCR wiki community took a picture of a 365 in real life against the picture of what was thought to be a 365 prototype in the CP, and they took these two parts, and as you can see, they're pretty similar, or you can say they're the same. So that kind of let us believe this is a 365 going up, and then this sneak peek kind of confirmed it for us, did confirm it for us, that is a 365. So that's beautiful. Service with a smile, of course, which is the title of today's video, kind of, because it was going to be, and then, you know, version 1.10.13 came out before I decided to actually make this video. But yeah, you know, version 1.10.12, 365 replaced the 465 though. That is the controversy. That is the controversy. Yes, if you previously owned the 465, you'll have the 365, but no more 465, no more networking needs. The community weren't really happy with this. The outrage in general in SCR, in this Discord, crazy. But look, SCR had a vision for this. Somehow their vision is realism. For this, to support the overhead wiring system that will eventually come in the game, which I actually haven't mentioned later in the video, but we'll mention it now. Overhead wiring system actually going to work. Interested to see how that works, and also a new audio system, sound system. We'll talk about that later as well. And of course, the new TLD is hopefully going to push that over the line for us. Version 1.10.13 though, let's have a look at this. This is sneak peek 158, clearly 158. This also hints at the 158-7, the double unit, which we of course got eventually. I was quite happy seeing this mesh. The original train, one of the original trains, getting a mesh. I think I'm very happy with it, to be honest. Step of Victoria, I'm just really happy with how the 158 turned out with SCR. 1.10.13, 158-7, double set added 1.58, 1.58. Oh god, 158 meshed. But of course we can't have SCR without broken door animations because of robot moderation, phone mobile accumulation. It was fixed a few hours later, and you know, players got to use the 158. I haven't actually used it yet because I haven't played SCR since the update came out, and it didn't work when the update came out. Let's have a look at the new technical lead. Jason over here, you can pause the video now and read this if you want to. This is just an introduction to himself. I'm not going to read it out to you. But I'm excited for the future of SCR and what's going to come. Now, I know I don't really talk about SCR. I don't make videos on my channel much, but this is one of them. And Jason will be working, or Jay, he calls himself Jay. He'll be working behind the scenes, overseeing future development, releases, and other technical aspects of the game. Our game, in fact. He's really big on it being our game, and we can apparently fill the page of Legacy for a full decade. We've done it for half a decade, we can do it, or over half a decade, we can do it for a full decade. And he's going to do it with us. Hopefully that brings back the voting channel, or whatever it's called, in SCR Discord, because it's been there dormant for quite a while. Let's have a look at what to expect in the future for SCR, future updates, not including trains. We have no clue what trains are coming, but here's the new movement system. There's different physics, no roller physics features at all. There's a realistic acceleration system with incline taken into account. Also a throttle brake simulated better, with the option to directly control them. It also comes with simple control mode. You can set them and it just goes itself. Sort of like current SCR. Brand new UI for the game with full, minimal and hidden modes. Doors also remade. This allows passengers to open and close them, and guards can choose their local doors, which is an amazing thing. And then after that should come the new sound system, which I spoke about earlier, which should fix the sound on this 365, because currently it's just a loop with the same sound and it's quite horrible. But hopefully that gets fixed up, and it makes us very happy, because sound, well, us as train enthusiasts, sounds of trains are like really an important thing. And they also have quicker, higher quality development, a big thing that we should expect now. This is also, you know, not relying on BanTech for a major update. We can rely on the technical lead now, and hopefully it just brings us better development. Although recently we kind of had updates that just have sort of seemed rushed, and they broke up on release. Whatever train broke the game completely before. Can't remember what update that was. It might have been one of the ones featured in this video. I just didn't remember. But anyway, we're coming up to the end of this video. I'm like really excited for the future of SCR. I'm like really excited because I've been in SCR before version 1.0.0. I used to play the game, paper train, Stepford Town, you know, like I've been playing the game for a while, and I'm excited to see this sort of new era that we've kind of having. And I'm interested to see what the new movement system's gonna include. Is it gonna be like, you know, version 2.0? Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to find out all in the future because I have no clue, you have no clue. Yeah, we'll find out in the future. See you later.